No sweep, you're not in this video. It's a random start. Hello, I'm Steve Mason and this is a review of Rant, Random, Uncut, Random Movie Reviews. Now I've talked about this film once before. It was in This Is Just Life, the American episode of the Backlot of Hollywood, when I was on that tour, and recently I did a podcast for it. This part is my podcast series. Now that podcast is out, you can listen to it. And it's a very interesting film, and as soon as I'd done the podcast and I started, like when the podcast was released, there's a couple of videos appeared on the side and I noticed that the movie had been released on Blu-ray. I was like, so it's low. Happened with Trespass. Did the whole podcast for Trespass, and then all of a sudden Trespass becomes available on Blu-ray. So Killian tracked it down as well. So Killian was like, oh, I've bought it, and then Casper, my friend Casper, ordered it from America because I don't do any ordering on the internet. And by the looks of it, this came via the production company itself. I literally think it came from the producers. And I'll explain why in a minute. So I used to have this on VHS. This movie is called The Backlot Murders. This is the American import. Corey Haim movie. A bit of a cycle house on the front. I always thought that looked like Alicia Silverstone on there. And you've got the killer creeping in the background. Now I had that in a little box VHS, lost it in the move years ago, got it. And then this is the new Blu-ray. Now I've had this a while. It's popped up in a couple of videos, it's been sitting on the shelf. It has been replaced by the Frighteners. The Frighteners has took that, if everyone wants to know why the Frighteners has took that place at the home. But anyway, I'm just random. This movie, I really enjoyed it. Now when I did the podcast and I watched it, it was so small, the framing. I mean, look there. Just made, I was just like, you know, it was cropped right in. Get rid of that. Big box, full on high definition transfer. It looks really good. Now it cost £700,000 to make. It was made in the early 2001-ish era and was filmed in 14 days. Now, the selling point, Corey Haim is in it. He's on the back there, it's a special appearance. He's only there for 4 days and he's took a lesser role. I'm not sure why, because he didn't really have anything else out that year. And appears throughout the movie. I do think the movie is kind of like he's a scene, he's another scene. There's that scene again, there's a continuation of that scene. And it's all built around what they did is genius. It's really well. Now it's based off someone's script, what they adapted. And basically the director, David D. Falco, we'll just call him David from now on. Dark Force DVD, I think this is where it actually came from. There's the label, yeah, Dark Force. It's the same director as Chaos. He mentions Chaos a million times on the commentary for this. Basically what they did was they filmed this all in Backlots, and basically he's an idea for a Scream film, you know, Body comes after Goody. He used sets from other already there. Everything was shot on a set, and then everything on the backlot was shot in the backlot of Universal Studios. So basically at night time when Universal Studios would be shut to the public, these guys were around and almost guerrilla filming a lot of it. Now you have the Lost World set, because the story is a band's making a music video, filming on the backlot, and one by one there may be none as the killer runs around in his mask. It's a horror, but it's a horror comedy because the reveals and the quirkiness of the killer and how he's put in the frame is borderline hilarious. You know, if you're looking back at the Halloween, and I remember seeing Halloween recently and everyone laughing. Michael's driving past and he's just like staring as he's driving. I mean, who taught Michael to drive? That's one thing. He's not even looking where he's going. And everyone laughed at that because it's like the horror reveals are not there, and in this it's quite, you know, there's a girl getting undressed naked and she ducks down and then the guy sees the killer and he's like, what the fuck? And it's like really bad acting. But anyway, off that. Yeah, so you've got the Lost World band set up on stage. You've got Charles Fletcher, who's the voice of Roger Rabbit. He's the director, playing it on the gay side of it, which he does quite well because he's stroking little Paul, his dog. You've got the crazy producer as well, and they're trying to get this music video made. And it's got a great improvising scene where Charles Fletcher's saying, take your cigarette out your mouth, you're not Keith, to Corey Haim, and he rants on about that, and it's just a great improv on the Lost World. Then you've got inside, they use inside as well with all the vines hanging down. You've then got the Psycho House, and it's a real Psycho House, half cleared by the Hitchcock Foundation, and they went out and just filmed more. The Hitchcock house itself, when I was there, it is just a shell inside, and it's normally Bates Motels down the bottom. And if you go on the VIP tour, Norman Bates chases you. There's a lot of film between the house and the hotel as well, running through the scene, so I took advantage of that. Back to the Future sets are in there. Western Town is in there. Burbs Street, probably past that. One of the funniest ones of all these backlot stuff and all the corners that run around and stuff, getting away from the killer and that, is the Jaws rides in it. And when I was listening to the comedy last night on this, I just thought it was a random Bruce the Shark lying in the background, but what has actually happened is when they filmed it, it was when they were cleaning the tank the Jaws ride was in. So the Jaws ride is just there, you know, the Jaws is just floating, not even floating, there's no water, it's just there's the Jaws. Just the Jaws in general. And that's quite interesting. Again, the picture is a hell of a lot clearer. I love this new artwork. It's got that old school look. It's got this knife there. It's got the Hitchcock house, the Psycho house there as well. Just borrow a little bit from it. The main reason I got this for was the audio company, where the director sat down with someone called Banana Man, who's, yeah, it's Code Red's Banana Man. So Banana Man is, so this is CodeRed.com. For Banana Man, who's really funny, but he's really quirky and you don't know where he's going, and he complains that, you know, he goes on the rant about the black guy getting killed first, and, you know, he goes on this massive rant, and it's quite funny in a way, but I was like, oh, he's quite outlandish, this commentator. But no, I really enjoy it. I think it should get a UK release. It's never been over here on DVD, VHS or Blu-ray. I think that Blu-ray is good enough to get released over here as a $9.99 title. Something like 88 films and all that could pick it up, but it is multiple regional, so you just need to go to, I mean, it was just online. I'm saying it came from CodeRed.com or DarkForce.com. I kept the package actually, because it was all written on there, and look, I'm sure this could be by like the actual director. So yeah, massive long rant through Rant. Gore scenes are alright. The acting's pretty cheesy. Fans of Corey Haim, he's in out throughout the movie, takes on a different role than he normally would. Charles Fletcher steals the show, so does the lead actress as well, she's quite good. I want to say Priscilla Barnes, she's quite good in it. As I said before though, it's like, he's a Psycho house, but before the Psycho house, he's a scene, and then we'll come back to that scene. And you can see it's all been set up, but it's a B movie, that's what you want. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It is hilariously bad at some bits. I have done the whole commentary where I watched the whole movie, and like I do criticise it and stuff like that, but that's what a commentary is. So yeah, I highly recommend buying it. And I just want to say thanks to Killian and Casper, writing it down. Thanks to my mum for being in my VHS back in the day when it came up. But yeah, Backlot Murders, definitely check it out. It's got some really good scenes in it. New artwork. I mean, look at the artwork on that one. That's the similar to what Hollywood, where your best friends stab you in the back. That totally gives away, so it's an hour domination thing. So yeah, definitely check out the Backlot Murders. I've been Stephen Mason. Thanks for watching. No outtakes. End of the video. Goodbye.